Nuclear bombs, also known as atomic bombs or nuclear weapons, represent one of the most destructive forces ever created by mankind. These weapons harness the energy released from nuclear reactions to produce devastating explosions with catastrophic consequences. The development and use of nuclear bombs date back to World War II, when the United States famously dropped atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, leading to unprecedented loss of life and widespread destruction. Since then, the world has lived under the shadow of nuclear weapons, with several countries acquiring and stockpiling these deadly arms. The destructive power of nuclear bombs stems from the process of nuclear fission, where the nucleus of an atom is split into smaller parts, releasing enormous amounts of energy. This energy release leads to a chain reaction, resulting in a massive explosion that can obliterate entire cities within seconds. Apart from the immediate devastation caused by the blast, nuclear bombs also unleash radioactive fallout, which can contaminate the environment and cause long-term health effects such as cancer, birth defects, and genetic mutations. The effects of a nuclear explosion extend far beyond the initial blast radius, affecting generations to come. The proliferation of nuclear weapons poses a grave threat to global security and stability. The possibility of nuclear conflict looms large, with tensions between nuclear-armed states remaining high. Moreover, the spread of nuclear technology increases the risk of nuclear terrorism, where non-state actors could acquire and use nuclear weapons to wreak havoc on civilization. Efforts to prevent the use of nuclear weapons have led to international agreements such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, ENPT, which aims to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and promote disarmament. However, the continued existence of nuclear arsenals and the emergence of new nuclear-armed states highlight the challenges in achieving a nuclear-free world. In conclusion, nuclear bombs represent a grave threat to humanity and the planet as a whole. The specter of nuclear war casts a shadow over the future of civilization, underscoring the urgent need for concerted international action to prevent the use and proliferation of these weapons of mass destruction. Efforts to address the dangers posed by nuclear weapons include diplomatic negotiations, arms control agreements, and disarmament initiatives. International organizations, such as the United Nations, play a crucial role in promoting dialogue and cooperation among nations to reduce the risks associated with nuclear weapons. One significant step towards nuclear disarmament was the signing of the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, TPNW, in 2017. This treaty, which entered into force in January 2021, aims to comprehensively prohibit nuclear weapons and provide a pathway towards their elimination. While not yet universally adopted, the TPNW represents a milestone in global efforts to stigmatize and eliminate nuclear weapons. Furthermore, efforts to promote nuclear non-proliferation include measures to secure and safeguard nuclear materials, prevent illicit trafficking, and strengthen international norms against the acquisition and use of nuclear weapons. Diplomatic initiatives, such as the Iran nuclear deal and the six-party talks with North Korea, seek to address regional proliferation challenges through dialogue and negotiation. Despite these efforts, the threat of nuclear weapons persists, underscoring the need for continued vigilance and engagement by the international community. The catastrophic consequences of a nuclear conflict demand urgent action to prevent proliferation, reduce nuclear arsenals, and ultimately achieve a world free of nuclear weapons. In the face of growing geopolitical tensions and technological advancements, the pursuit of nuclear disarmament remains a moral imperative and a strategic necessity. The fate of humanity hinges on our ability to overcome the specter of nuclear annihilation and forge a path towards a safer, more secure world for future generations. However, achieving nuclear disarmament is a complex and challenging task that requires sustained political will, cooperation, and engagement from all nations. Key obstacles include geopolitical rivalries, security concerns, and the vested interests of nuclear-armed states in maintaining their arsenals. Moreover, the risk of accidental or unauthorized use of nuclear weapons remains a pressing concern, highlighting the need for robust safeguards, command and control mechanisms, and crisis communication channels to prevent unintended escalation. Like, subscribe, and join the community.